Or do the ghost?
A
No.
beautiful evening here on this glorious Thursday night here in Hortonville, Wisconsin for the opening for the Fox Valley Association Conference, the opener of the 2024 conference year right here on Zaleski Sports. It's the Hortonville Polar Bears and the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts. Live here at Hortonville High School. Joel Rausch and Brendan Retzloff here with you guys this evening. And temperatures sitting just around 70 degrees as the FVA is getting ready to get underway in the 2024 season as Hortonville takes the field with the flag. Big night for football here tonight. Two Division II opponents up against each other. Kaukauna sitting at 1-1. Hortonville 0-2 on the year. Both of these teams have got to face the West Appear Phantoms here in this season. Hortonville, it didn't go too well for them. Kaukauna, they were able to get the win last Thursday night against the Phantoms, and it was a classic of a game, to say the least. Kaukauna got a 35-31 victory over the Phantoms here in the season, and the hero of that game, Will Clark, on the defensive side, being able to make up for it with his big-time track speed to catch up to the wide receiver, Brock Story, and force that fumble into the end zone for a touchback. All the Kaukauna fans will be thinking of that play all throughout this entire season, as it could be a huge momentum shifter for this team going into this game against Hortonville. And Coach Nick Reichert and the Polar Bears, 0-2 on the season, averaging only 9 points a game, ended up losing last week to Pulaski in an 18-21 game. So a pretty tight matchup that was. And A.J. Pfeiffer, quarterback for this team, only a sophomore, and lots of great expectations coming forward to this team. Not quoting Charles Dickens in his book, but some great expectations moving forward for the sophomore. Only 5'9", 180 pounds is AJ, and last week he ended up going 12 for 27, 45, or close to 45% incompletion rate, and 130 yards and 3 touchdowns in that game. Hortonville only to make up the 18 points for it, so they weren't able to convert either their extra points or 2-point conversion attempts. As we will send things to our PA announcer for the national anthem.
Thank you. And now, fans, please join me in honoring America. And our freedom with the performance of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. and the rocket's red glare, the bombs were stinging, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And a very nicely performed national anthem that we got to have here moments before kickoff here in Hortonville. It's the Polar Bears and the Galloping Ghosts on Zaleski Sports.
A special thank you to the American
Friends, are you a retiree like myself and have some spare time and wanting to meet new people? I drive school bus for Kaukauna buses. I enjoy seeing many smiling faces, and I still have time for the activities I enjoy. Kaukauna buses offers a flexible schedule, and it's a well-paid part-time job. It's the perfect balance of work and play. Come join me make a difference in your community. Visit Kaukauna.com for more information and to find a Kaukauna terminal near you.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Sounds good. And welcome back, everybody. Today's game is brought to you by Visit Marshfield. Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest. Don't miss the 32nd annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow them on Facebook. The Polar Bears and the Galloping Ghosts to kick off Fox Valley Association Conference play. It's week 3 of the high school football season here on this beautiful Thursday evening. Temperatures sitting just under 70 degrees, 68 at kickoff. Sun's to set in about the next 20 minutes or so, and we should have some clear skies ahead of us throughout the rest of this game, and winds, nothing to worry about. Hortonville won the toss. They decided to defer, so Kaukauna will be back there to receive in Kavanaugh Weinberg. Weinberg had a big catch last night. Instead of Weinberg to pick up the ball, it's going to be Kress, and he'll take it up to the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Galloping Ghosts.
First down, 10 yards to go for Kaukauna.
That was actually Will Clark who had it, and we mentioned Will Clark's name right when we started our broadcast here tonight. Will Clark, he was the unsung hero in the game against the Phantoms last week to kick off Kaukauna's home opener. And now it's time for the offense of the Galloping Ghosts here on the field, led by quarterback Braun Schaefer, the junior. And Schaefer last week, he went 11 for 18, 142 yards, 2 touchdowns in that game, as well as a rushing touchdown for the Ghosts. Reardon in the backfield, man in motion's Weinberg. Down across, he steps back to pass. Now he'll take it up the field. He's got a bunch of running room ahead of him, and he'll take this up to about the 37-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of 7 on the play here for Braun Schaefer.
Second down, 3 yards to go for Kaukauna.
And that was Cooper Willis who was there on the stop for the Polar Bears. Kaukauna with a 2nd and 3 here. In the gun. The fake and over to Weinberg on a slant, and he's got him for a pickup of about 7 more yards. It'll be a 1st down here for the Ghosts. So first 2 plays, they're able to pick up around 14 yards and be pretty solid here against the Polar Bears defense. So now Kyle Kress is there in the backfield for the Ghosts. Weinberg in motion. Step back in the gun. Looking, Schaefer downfield, and flag thrown on the play. It was highly contested there. Looked like a good back and forth between Weinberg and Willis. And I think they're going to get Willis for a PI. And that is indeed what they got him on. So Kaukauna will get to advance 15 more yards up the field for an automatic 1st down. Very solid opening drive right now, and the gutsiness as well. Coming from Bron Schaefer, the confidence in him stepping back to throw that pass, and he would have had his man. Weinberg, he struggled last week with a few drops, but he really made up for it with the one-hand catch towards the end of the game. Schaefer again, he's going to step to pass, and he's got a bunch of room in front of him, and he's got his man up the field for another 1st down, and that's Weinberg, and he connects with him for about a gain of 12 all the way up to the 26-yard line, or the Ghosts.
1st down, 10 yards to go on the Polar Bears.
It looks like the Polar Bears in their coverage, sticking with the man defense. And that time, Willis kind of just lost Weinberg as he cut back on the route. Left him wide open. Once again in motion. And Kaukauna will run it for about a gain of 6 or 7 yards on the play. That looked like Brody McMullen who actually ran the ball.
2nd down, 4 yards to go.
So they say it as a gain of 6 yards for the Ghosts, and in the red zone now are the Galloping Ghosts. Schaefer, the screen over to Weinberg, had a nice juke out there, able to get a few more yards up the field all the way up to the 14-yard line. And Kaukauna again with a 1st down, and very controlling right now with their pace of play, and looks like we have a man down on the field for the Polar Bears.
Injured Polar Bear on the play.
That might be the linebacker, Jace Frankel. And he kind of got rolled up with Weinberg there as he was the one to make the tackle. And things just seemed a little awkward there as he landed. You typically don't see the players get thrown down on tackles like that. So let's hope that Jace is all right.
Fans, we'd like to thank TaylorCare, the official sports medicine provider.
As he gets up, and that's a good sign. Fans showed up very well here tonight. Teacher Appreciation Night here in Hortonville.
Again, 1st down, 10 yards to go for Kaukauna on the Polar Bear.
The FVA conference opener, a 1st and 10 for Kaukauna at the 14. 3 wide package for the Ghosts. Handoff up the middle to around the 10-yard line. And that was actually Brody McMullen again. So we're not seeing Reardon take carries for the first man ahead there as a running back, but
2nd down, 6 yards to go on the Polar Bear 10-yard line.
Oh, it was tough to tell. So that is Aiden Reardon who had the handoff. The way the jersey looked with it scrunched up a little bit, tough to see the 0 almost looks like an 11, and a misread, and this one gets picked off. It was tipped up by one of the linebackers, and Cameron Tronis ended up coming up with it, and that is Braun Schaefer's first interception here of the 2024 season, and what a start. What a stop by the defense of the Polar Bears at the 3-yard line. The senior coming up big with the pick. Pass just ended up getting tipped up, and Cameron, he was there waiting for it, and he was able to make the diving catch. A great play by the senior. So now the Polar Bears have a lot of field to work down here if they want to try to get an opening score here. Handoff up the middle. It's going to be a gain of about 4 yards.
Christian Barron's a ball carrier. Second down. 5 yards to go on the Polar Bear 8-yard line.
We'll see what quarterback A.J. Pfeiffer can do here with the team in red. Another handoff going up the middle, and Kaukauna is there to really shut down that run. So it'll be about a 3rd and 4 here for the Polar Bears at the 9. Pfeiffer in the gun, drops back to pass, looking to his right. He's got his man up the field, and a big hit up to the 26-yard line goes Levi Hebe. So Levi Hebe, the senior, with a great grab and able to run it about 10 to 12 yards up the field, and the Polar Bears now comfortable with a little bit more room to work with here. Tristan Barron's in the backfield. Student section trying to get loud here. Pfeiffer, after the high snap, he decides to run it, and he's got some wiggle room up the field to around the 45-yard line. It's going to be another first down carry. A.J. Pfeiffer leading the team in rushing yards here on the season. Total of 14 carries through the 2 games, 87 yards worth. Had 9 carries for 69 yards last week.
10 yards to go on the Polar Bear 44-yard line.
No running back next to Pfeiffer, as Pfeiffer, he is trying to figure out the play with his offense here. They might have had too many men on the field, and now there's just confusion going on. And a timeout's going to have to be taken here by Coach Reichert. So not the best situation to really use a timeout in, but with the miscommunication, they needed to. So we'll step back, take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
And welcome back, everybody. 1st and 10 here. Coming off of the timeout from Nick Reichert. And Pfeiffer looks downfield, a dangerous pass, and this one might have been caught. What a grab made by Blake Idle, the tight end, with a miraculous grab. I don't know how A.J. Pfeiffer was able to finesse that football right between the defenders of Kaukauna. It looked like it was intended for Hebe, But Pfeiffer was able to connect with Idle on the first down, and what a drive we are seeing to open up the game here for Hortonville. A little bit of sweep from the Polar Bears, and that is number 22 and Connor Christensen with the carry. So he was able to get that one to about the 29-yard line, so it'll be about 2nd and 6 here for the Bears.
Second down, 7 yards to go on the Kaukauna 29-yard line.
Worked all the way up from their own 3-yard line, all the way to the Kaukauna 29. What a strong drive, opening drive for the Polar Bears. This one will be handed off right up the middle. A great stop in the backfield made by Isaac Moss there, the linebacker for the Ghosts. Couple of different guys who were able to get in on that tackle. Tristan Behrens, he was the one who tried to work his way up there, but just not much wiggle room for him. So about 3rd and 6. Pfeiffer sends man in motion, fakes the sweep, pitched it back. And this will be shut down very nicely by the Kaukauna defense, as they were all there to read that one. As Ashton Vollner there couldn't really get much out of it. Might have lost a yard, actually. And with the Polar Bears in that range that is outside of field goal range and kind of in between everything else, why not? Go for it. 4th and 7. Here's the snap. Drops back. Pfeiffer steps up and throws it up the middle, and he just left it short. And it's going to be a turnover on downs for the Polar Bears. So Kaukauna's defense bends a little bit here, but they're able to shut them down right at that 30-yard line. So Kaukauna will have pretty decent starting field position here. And after that first drive of things for the Galloping Ghosts, you got to be pretty happy with how things were going up until that last play. Here's Schaefer, takes the snap, hands it off to Reardon, and he's going to fight his way for maybe a couple of yards here up to the 32-yard line. Aiden Reardon this season sitting on 40 carries, 189 yards, and a touchdown. So the junior really grinding it down on the run game here this season, especially last week, 110 yards on 26 carries, and the one big touchdown in that back and forth game against West De Pere. Reardon takes a big hit. Gained a couple of yards again. Levi Strange was the one to make the play. And that was a very nicely made tackle there by Strange. Leading with the shoulder pads and going right at that football, try to knock it out of his hands, maybe force another turnover on this Kaukauna offense. So it's about a 3rd and 5. At the 35, Schaefer fakes it. He's going to run it himself. Tries to juke it. What a play made in the backfield, and he's not going to get there, as Hortonville was able to make the read on it, and that was Strange again. Schaefer, he was actually just able to get past those sticks for the first down. So a 1st and 10 here at the 42-yard line for the Ghosts. Surprised we haven't seen Parker shoot too much in action here early in this game. And stuffed right on that left-hand side was Reardon as he ran into a wall of Polar Bears for minimum gain. Maybe 1 yard if you're friendly to him on that play.
Second down, 9 yards to go for Kaukauna on their own 43-yard line.
So Tucker Hoffman, Aiden Reardon, they go to the sideline as Kyle Kress is now in there in the backfield for the Ghosts with the 2-2 package. And there might have been movement up front, and they're going to get one of the offensive linemen here. That might have been number 65 for the Ghosts. Might have been Donovan Williams.
Start on Kaukauna.
So it'll be 5 yards back and do the second down over again. So the ball goes back to the 38. We're scoreless here. Just a little over 2.5 minutes left here in this first quarter. Kaukauna is sitting on 3 timeouts. The Polar Bears with 2. Kaukauna's got trips up top. Looks back towards his man. And Schaefer finds it. A try to fade pass there. And a little too strong for his man. And that time he was looking for Brody McMullen on the play. McMullen had a chance to make the grab, but it was a really tough ball to really make a catch on. If Schaefer might have just gone a little bit lighter on the throw, might have given McMullen a little bit more time to make a play on it. And he had a lot of field in front of him. Kaukauna once again, one man in the backfield. It's Kyle Kress with trips on the right. Schaefer drops back on the snap, steps up, fires, and he's got his man Parker Shue. First time he's connected with his number 1 receiver here tonight. And it's going to be a gain of about 12 yards for the Ghosts to get a first down and move those chains to the 46-yard line.
First down, 10 yards to go.
And Parker Shue last week, he had a pretty big game for the Ghosts. 3 receptions, 81 yards against West De Pere, and a touchdown, averaging around 27 yards per reception in that game against West De Pere in the ghostly rivalry. Weinberg ends up losing the ball. I'm not sure if he had full possession of it or not. The officials are going to say he did make the catch and then lost possession. So he was able to get back on his own fumble. But so far here in the season, Weinberg, he's really struggled to just hold on to the football for the Ghosts. And at this point, it's all about those fundamentals of the game. Looking in catches, even if this was one that he may not have had full, complete possession of. And now a timeout is going to get taken here by Matt Binsfeld and the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts. With 1 minute and 11 seconds left here in this first quarter, we're going to send things over to a 30-second break. We're scoreless here in Hortonville, here in this FVA conference opener on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Welcome back from our friends at Security Health Plan.
Second down, 10 yards to go on the Polar Bear 46-yard line.
At the 46. Schaefer drops back. He's got pressure, eludes it, and he puts it between the 2 defenders. What a pass. From Schaefer to Jackson Van Roy. That's the first time I've got to call Van Roy's name here this year, and that was a really great grab from Van Roy for about a gain of 9 yards. Sorry for our technical difficulties that we have here, and we thank our viewers for letting us know these things as well. We're in the middle of fixing all of that, and thank you for being patient with us. 1st and 10 here for the Ghosts, under a minute to go. And this one handed up the middle, and Kress kind of trucked his way through a couple of defenders all the way up to the 30-yard line. So a pretty solid gain from Kyle Kress. And Kress, he ended up having a touchdown, the game-winning touchdown last week against the Phantoms. We'll see if Kaukauna just takes this one to the end of the quarter. We are scoreless here in Hortonville, and the sun has fully set here in this FVA conference opener. Schaefer does take the snap. He steps up to Parker's shoe, a stiff arm, a nasty one to say the least, and gets up to the 19-yard line. It'll be a first down. There is a flag on the field at around the 30. Matt Binsfield, he is kind of hot out there. He was barking a little bit. Not sure what it was about, but now he's sending his guys back to the sideline for the quarter. We'll see what the call is on the field here. And it's going to be a false start here on the Galloping Ghosts. So everybody kind of played out that play like it wasn't a false start, but that just shows the high intensity and energy that we have to open up conference play here in the Valley. And as we're just about to fix that scoreboard, we can send things to a TV break, and hopefully we'll have everything fully set for you guys. You're watching FVA Conference Football here on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built...
And we had an untimed down, so now that's the last play of the quarter. As Aiden Reardon was able to get a gain of about 4 or 5 yards on that play. So Kaukauna got their yardage back from the false start, and we're through one, scoreless. It's been a bend but don't break on the defense type of battle here tonight in the FVA Conference. You're watching here on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back. Quarter number 2. Reardon takes the handoff on the third down. A gutsy play from Matt Binsfeld, and he's able to make the right call. Maybe the Polar Bears not expecting a run on that third down play. And Kaukauna moves the chains again to the 24-yard line.
First down, 10 yards to go for Kaukauna on the Polar Bear 25-yard line.
Once again, just working on fixing the technical difficulties we had, but we should be able to have that ready for you guys now. Kaukauna with trips on the bottom of your screen. Schaefer drops back to pass, a fade towards the end zone. He almost had him, and that was Parker Shoe he would have connected with, and flags are thrown. Lots of yellow laundry on the play. Very possibly going to be a pass interference. Might have held him for just a second too long was Cameron Cronus. It was contested nicely, but might have just got a little bit of the jersey too much on the play. As it will be a pass interference here on Cronus. So Kaukauna will advance all the way up to around the 11-yard line now. And they're now in the red zone. Schaefer steps back to pass towards the end zone. That was a very close play out there and could have been intercepted if it by Cooper Willis. He read the route that Parker's shoe ended up running. Kind of the same play as we saw last time. So a 2nd and 10 here from the 11. Hands it off. Reardon up the middle, shut down by the Polar Bears defense for a minimum gain again. Maybe 1 yard, if anything, for Reardon there. So now it brings a 3rd and long here in the red zone. And the Polar Bears in the red. Trying to stay strong on the red zone defense here tonight. Already with an interception. This crowd on their feet making some noise. Trips package. Schaefer looking. Eludes the tackle. Gets it off over to Weinberg, and he might be just short of the first down. It is complete for about a gain of 8 to about the 3 or 4 yard line, and now it's decision time for Matt Binsfeld and the Galloping Ghosts. It looks like Schaefer will be going onto the field, so they'll be going for it. Or they'll try to draw the defense off sides here. At the 3 yard line. Trips on the bottom, in the gun. Hands it off, the fake. Once again on the RPO, he's got it in for the touchdown. In for 6. Oh, look out. Bron Schaefer is in for the touchdown, but that celebration was a little bit scary. Number 6 takes it to the house. And Kaukauna's on top, 6-0 here in the second quarter. So Lincoln Chong, he ended up going 5 for 5 last week on extra point attempts. And here is the point after. It is up and good. Lincoln Chong gets it done. 7-0. Ghosts on top of the Polar Bears with 9:53 to go here in the second quarter. You're watching high school football action here on this Thursday night here on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You want the camera? And welcome back, everybody. 9:53 to go here. Here in Hortonville.
Jung to kick for Kaukauna.
Jung to send things away here for the Ghosts. Back deep to receive it is Hebe. And Hebe able to get it up to the 21-yard line. What a tackle made over there by number 33 for the Galloping Ghosts. Sorry for our technical difficulties. We are in the middle of fixing this for you guys.
The Polar Bears. Brought down by number 33, Sam DiPiazza.
Sam DiPiazza was the one who made the tackle on Hebe's return.
For the Polar Bears on their own 22-yard line.
At the 22-yard line, AJ Pfeiffer in the gun. Hands it off, chugging along, trying to work his way around is Tristan Behrens. And Behrens might have a gain of about 2 or 3 yards on the play, up to the 25-yard line.
Tristan Behrens on the carry.
Second and about 7 yards here for the Polar Bears.
Sam DiPiazza on the tackle for Kaukauna. First.
Just over 9 minutes to go here in the half. He looks for his receiver, and he's got him connected on the outside there with Colin Chong. And this, not sure if he picked up the first down. The officials are going to say he's just short of the sticks. So it's a 3rd and short. And this could be a really big 3rd down here in this game for the Polar Bears. And now they do move the sticks. So they do rule it as a 1st down. Just past the 30-yard line. Pfeiffer fakes the handoff, steps up, looking deep, looking for Hebe, and he wants a flag on the play, and so does this crowd, but there is not going to be any laundry on the field. There actually is a flag that is out there, but that is not at the... It's not the laundry that Hortonville is wanting. It'll actually send them back 5 yards. They had an ineligible player down the field. DiPiazza was the one on the coverage. Last week for this Kaukauna defense, Will Clark was the guy to step up big time. With that big play to save the game for the team. But also, how about Reed Whitman? He had the 2 interceptions last week.
5-yard penalty on the Polar Bears. It is now 1st down, 15 yards to go.
So 1st and 15 now for the Polar Bears.
The Polar Bears 27-yard line.
Right at the 27. Pfeiffer, he's looking for his men downfield. He decides to go short with it. And that's not going to do much. Brock Walter got shut down pretty quickly. Might have got their yardage back here on the play, though. Gain of about 5 yards for Walter. So 2nd and 10 for the Polar Bears, as the wind's really starting to pick up here in Hortonville.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. In the Polar Bear, 32-yard line.
Pfeiffer again, he goes short, and once again, Kaukauna is there to barrel him up.
Pass to number 25, Tristan Behrens.
And Behrens Might have just lost a couple of yards on the play. So right now, Coach Reichert and AJ Pfeiffer kind of sticking with these shorter passes. They need to try to find something to get a man somewhere decently downfield. They had Hebe on the one play, but nothing else has really been doing for the Polar Bears tonight. This time he looks up for Hebe, and he threw it just ahead of him in dangerous territory where DiPiazza was in there on the coverage. Could have made the play. So it'll be about 4th and 13 here. And this is definitely punt territory if you're the Polar Bears.
Abram Daniels back in punt formation for the Polar Bears.
Kaukauna set back to return. And it's McMullen, but this punt gets shanked all the way into Hortonville's sideline, and now Hortonville wants a flag. As Reed Whitman might have ended up saying something to one of the players on the bench of Hortonville. Tough to really tell what was going on there, but Coach Reichert, he definitely wanted a flag there. So Kaukauna will have a first down in very good field position, almost at midfield at the 48. For Schaefer again, hands it off to Reardon. Reardon, a couple of side steps and some laundry on the field. Very likely in those situations, it turns out to be a hold on the offense. And I think that's what one of the officials, our side judge, is saying. And indeed. Today's game is brought to you by Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm is here to help you gear up for hunting season. Shop their huge selection of scouting and concealment must-haves, safety essentials, and blaze orange gear. Shop the entire selection of hunting gear from all the top brands today at Fleet Farm. Thursday night football, Friday night lights, but a night early once again with us here on Zaleski Sports. Be sure to check all of our scores, check out some articles, check out some standings. If you want to become a member, only $5 per month. Schaefer able to get this one to Weinberg, and Weinberg doesn't really have much to work with, maybe a gain of a couple of yards up to the 40-yard line. Maybe up to the 39.
Second down, 19 yards to go.
But speaking of Thursday night football, the NFL regular season kicking off here tonight as well. So I'm sure a lot of the folks and the viewers we have watching right now might have this game on maybe their phone or laptop, and then on the TV, maybe putting up the NFL regular season opener between the Ravens and the Chiefs. Schaefer drops back to pass, a floater. He's got his man downfield. It's Parker Shoe in for 6. Connects on a 61-yard shot from Bron Schaefer. Touchdown for the Galloping Ghosts. It's 13-0. The senior captain. Just what a beautiful play that they made. It looked like a zone coverage was being played by the Polar Bears, and Shu, he was just able to get by one of the defenders down there and fit right between and then get by the second man up, Sean with the extra point. It is good, 14-0. But Shuhei was able to get just ahead of that backside corner, and that was all she wrote on the 61-yard connection. 14-0, Ghosts on top as we head to a 30-second timeout here on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
And welcome back, everybody. Weinberg here set to kick off Kaukauna with a 14-0 lead over the Polar Bears, and this is a big-time boot from Weinberg into the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Hortonville is going to take things over. Down by 14. And this season for them, it's been work from behind, and it's definitely been tough for them here throughout the first 2 weeks of the regular season. Today's game is brought to you by Culligan. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. That's Culligan Water. First down at the 20. Pfeiffer, he's looking downfield, and he connects with his man for about a gain of 22 or 23 yards, and it's Blake Idle. So Idle, he's got a couple of grabs here for about 50 yards here tonight. So maybe Coach Nick Reichert can maybe get some things going here with this offense for the Polar Bears. We'll see. A little high on the snap, a high throw as well from Pfeiffer. And that is Reed Whitman, who says not today, and there's an injury out there on the field. You hate to see it. And one of their linemen is definitely down in pain. Not sure who it is, but we'll get the latest information on who it is once we return from this commercial break. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
And welcome back to all of our viewers. Today's game is provided by Pagoni's Pizza. Pagoni's Pizza is your source for Chicago-style pizza with that guaranteed Sicilian taste in Northeast Wisconsin. You may also enjoy gourmet sandwiches, daily specials, and the pizza buffet. We take delivery or dine in and enjoy a family-friendly, relaxing atmosphere, or even a drink and watch the big game, only at Pagoni's Pizza on East Ann Street, Kaukauna. Second and about 12 yards here for the Polar Bears. High snap once again. Barons maybe got the yardage back down there at about the 42-yard line with just over 5 minutes to go here in the half.
Third down, 9 yards to go for the Polar Bears at their own 43-yard line.
3rd and 9, they will say. Hortonville sticking with their same formation. The fake, downfield, looking deep. Whitman almost had his 3rd pick of the year. Look, the intended receiver was Levi Hebe on that one. But Pfeiffer went a little too deep. Quoting Kermit the Frog, did not find that rainbow connection. He tried to drop the rainbow on him, but just couldn't connect. So it's a 4th and long again here for the Polar Bears. And Abram Daniels, he will be there to send things away for the punting unit in red. A line drive of a punt, and great catch made back there. Nice juke as well from McMullen. McMullen cuts it upfield. Now works between towards midfield, and he will get stopped right at the 50. But what a return. Coming from Brody McMullen. About a 32-yard return on the play for Brody. And I was very surprised that McMullen didn't just try to cut it to the outside entirely. He tried to cut it back in, and that might have really slowed him down. And that could have saved 6 points there on the board. So the Polar Bears able to make a pretty important stop there as McMullen, he was getting ready to really speed up on that play. Ball at midfield, Schaefer drops back to pass. Now he's going to take it himself. Now he works his way towards the sideline. Now he's up to the 40. Gets a block to the 30, to the 20. He's got a lot of speed all the way up to the 8-yard line. A gain of about 40 yards for Braun Schaefer. We'll see where they rule him out. They're actually going to sit at 12-yard line. So a pickup of 38 on the play for Braun.
Took him out of bounds for the Polar Bears. First down, 10 yards to go for Kaukauna.
And Kaukauna is wheeling and dealing in the red zone again. All of Kaukauna's drives here tonight have gone into the red zone. 2 of them being scores, the other one intercepted. Schaefer hands this one off, and Reardon is going to pick, or that's going to be Kress actually, to pick up around 2 yards on the play. But if you're the defense of the Polar Bears here, really sticking with that zone coverage, which hasn't been helping them too much, but when you got guys with lots of speed like Braun Schaefer out there, as well as Parker Shue, I mean, there's a lot of things that can really go wrong there on the defense, and we've kind of seen it here tonight. 2nd and 8. Schaefer drops up to pass, connects with his man Weinberg. He breaks a tackle, and he breaks the plane for 6. 20-0 Galloping Ghosts on top, and that's where this shows that this team, even though they could seem young on some sides, especially quarterback as well as running back, once they can mature up a little more, this team has very good looks of possibly maybe winning the FVA conference once again. It is early in the year, so tough to tell. But Lincoln Chung on the extra point. And it's 21-0 Galloping Ghosts, as Braun Schaefer connects on another touchdown pass. This time to his man, Kavanaugh Weinberg. And Weinberg He gets his first touchdown here of the season. So exciting stuff right there for Kavanaugh. 3:34 to go. We will send things to a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
And welcome back, everybody. Just over 3.5 minutes to go here in the half here on Zaleski Sports. Joel Roush, our producer, Brendan Retzloff here with commentary. Lincoln Chong to send things away. Weinberg was the last one to do it. And now the Bears will return this one. Try to cut his way upfield. Works his way between defenders up to around the 26 or 27-yard line. And once again, there's laundry on the field.
John received the kick for the Polar Bears. Flag down on the play.
It might have just been a dropped flag by one of the officials, but now there is a meeting between the three officials towards the football, and indeed there was a flag. It's going to be a holding here on the Polar Bears. So that's going to cut their losses even more here. So they're going to back themselves up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Killer penalties going on as well for the Polar Bears. Few pass interferences here in the game. Illegal man downfield on a big catch that they had. All the way backed up to now the 13-yard line.
First down, Polar Bears, 10 yards to go from
We thank all of our viewers for tuning in and watching today's game. Up the middle. And that might have been Barons on the carry for maybe 1 yard. So the Kaukauna defensive line really stepping up against the big O-line of the Polar Bears here tonight. Pfeiffer takes the snap, takes the option to his running back, and this is going to be nothing again.
Balder on the carry.
And that tackle was made by Luke Tetzloff. Tetzloff, he ended up leading the Ghosts in tackles last week. Had about 10 tackles last week, and he also came up with an amazing diving stop on one of the passes in last week's game. Really could have been one of those game-saving plays for the Galloping Ghosts. We're going to leave things here with you guys. 2:49 to go. And today's game is brought to you by Travel Leaders Discovery. Looking for the perfect getaway? Let Travel Leaders Discovery handle all the details from Mexico and the Caribbean to Europe, Hawaii, Alaska, Africa, and beyond, and they've got you covered. Their local travel experts create unforgettable experiences tailored just for you. Ready to travel stress-free? Visit tltrips.com and start your adventure today. How about those locations to go to? I mean, Europe and Hawaii, that sounds really nice right now. As the fall season is just about to begin, summer, and the dog days are over. Quoting Florence and the Machine here in Wisconsin. Pfeiffer looking, he's got all day, and now he jukes out a few defenders. What a block by Barons as Pfeiffer is able to break past the sticks for a first down. And that was a really great play by the blocking, especially on the offensive line of the Polar Bears and Tristan Barons. Barons, he started it all the way on the left-hand side of the field, and he was able to work his way up towards the top and throw one of those blocks at Luke Tetzloff, and it was really nicely done. 1st and 10 at around the 26-yard line here. A little over 2 minutes to go. High snap, and they're going to go with the sweep play, and Kaukauna shut that one down. Colin Shung just didn't have anything to work with. Kaukauna had the play read, and Shung just couldn't do anything about it. Got to give a lot of credit there to Kaukauna's defense on the play. Second and long. Pfeiffer drops out to his right, looks across the field, and that's a dangerous pass. And now laundry gets flown all over the place. And the intended receiver was Hebe there, and I think this is when Kaukauna is going to have their first defensive PI here tonight. A very dangerous pass, though, to say the least. That's a college to NFL level type of throw to make from the sophomore. Very young, still has a couple more years left in high school. One of our viewers said, why are these games being played on Thursdays? Well, I got news for you for next week. Kaukauna's game against Neenah next week, that will be on a Friday, actually. So, and throughout the rest of the season. So, just a thing that WIAA is doing here for the first couple of weeks here of the season. A little bit of confusion here. So, 2 penalties on the play. Actually make that 3 penalties on the play. And actually, was that 4 penalties that I just saw? They did. Actually, I might have counted 3 penalties. But obviously, you would take the pass interference penalty. There was a personal foul penalty, an illegal contact that was made. So Hortonville is going to get 2 15-yard penalties here. And this builds quite a bit of momentum here on this drive. If you're Hortonville, sitting down by 21, they ended up winning the toss to begin this game. They deferred, so they're going to receive to begin the second half. This could be a huge drive here for the Polar Bears. We'll see what they can do here. Ball at the 46 of Kaukauna. Pfeiffer drops back. Kaukauna playing that zone. Ball got tipped. Nice grab made and works his way out of bounds, and what a hit. Whistle blew already, and I think the fans have every right to feel a little rowdy over that one. Ashton Valner took a shot as DiPiazza was there with the big hit.
No gain on the play. Second down, 10 yards to go for the Polar Bears at the Kaukauna 46-yard line.
Second and 10 here for the Polar Bears. Pfeiffer up the middle. It's intercepted. Luke Tetzloff on the pick. And that just kills all the momentum for Hortonville. There is a flag on the play. Hold on a second. It was a flag, ineligible man down the field here on the Polar Bears. So Kaukauna will get the turnover on the interception. And that's the first interception tonight for the defense of the Galloping Ghosts. Their 3rd interception here this season.
First and 10 Kaukauna from their own 45-yard line.
A.J. Pfeiffer, that's his 4th interception here this season. Kaukauna really trying to shut down the home crowd here. Flip the field, 1st and 10 at their own 45. Schaefer in the gun, steps back to pass, connects with Weinberg. That was a long route that Kavanaugh Weinberg had to run for a gain of 12 yards. But the patience and the time that Bron Schaefer gets to have in the pocket to make that throw, that's what made that play really come together. Kaukauna now in Hortonville territory. 1 minute and 5 seconds remains here in the half. Kaukauna with 2 timeouts. Lots of comfort with them. Student section as well for the Galloping Ghosts showed up greatly here tonight. Schaefer looks back down the field and connects with McMullen. There is a flag on the play. This one might be going back. And it is ruled as a holding on the Ghosts. I'm not sure either. Schaefer, he might have crossed the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball as well. But nonetheless, it's a penalty on the Ghosts, and that's going to bring them back 10 more yards on the holding penalty. Ball on their own 48 now. So we're getting a flip of territory for both of these teams, going back and forth. Kaukauna trips on the left. Wide receiver at the bottom. Wide receiver on the bottom is Parker Shue. Schaefer looks on the screen. He's got Kress, and he's got a lot of wiggle room to work with as he lowers the shoulder up to the 31. And Kaukauna, just like that, gets a 1st down, a gain of 20 yards for Kyle Kress. 30 seconds to go in the half. Clock's a ticking. They still have 2 timeouts to work with. Schaefer drops back, steps up, lobs it up in the air for Shue, and he's got it. Highly contested, but the senior gets the win on it for 6. A 31-yard rainbow connection to Parker Shue from Bron Schaefer with 20 seconds remaining in the half. It's 27-0 Galloping Ghosts.
John 2, extra point for Kaukauna.
How about that? And Bron Schaefer's conference opener as a quarterback, he has been tremendous. Shong with the extra point off the upright, and that is no good. There is a flag. Hold on a second here. There's a couple of flags on the field. These refs are really getting their work in here tonight. We'll see if Kaukauna gets another attempt at it here. Their special teams unit staying on the field would make you think. Still a discussion here between the officials. So a little hiatus in the game here. We might have a verdict here. 2 penalties here on Hortonville. And Kaukauna is going to get another shot at it.
Personal foul on the Polar Bears.
based on these penalties here, it's showing this game here tonight is just not going the way Hortonville would have hoped for. And especially on a play where Kaukauna missed a point opportunity, they're now giving them another chance. Still a discussion between the referees. We might have had another penalty. Or it might be offsetting penalties, actually. So it should be a redo of the down with an offsetting penalty.
Personal foul on the Polar Bears, and we will have an attempted kick again for Jean. For Kaukauna.
So Lincoln Sean gets a second chance here. That attempt does not count in the scorebook. Reed Whitman on the hold. 27-0. A 31-yard connection to Parker's shoe. And that is up and good. Lincoln Strong makes it 28-0. And the Ghosts in cruise control here in the final 20 seconds here of the half. Coming up will be our Kingdom Roofing halftime show. Your home is your kingdom. Protect it with Kingdom Roofing. Committed to no pressure sales and lasting value, Kingdom Roofing covers everything from roofing to siding and windows. No gimmicks, just quality you can trust. Protect your kingdom. Visit kingdomroofingwi.com. That's Kingdom Roofing. And in that halftime as well, we will be showing off episode 3 of the Spash Panthers Hard Knocks, brought to you by us and Security Health Plan and Zaleski Sports. And Spash, they were able to get a good win last week, so now they're 1-1 on the season, which obviously for our crew makes things a little bit more interesting, especially for guys like Dan Lau, Jason Zaleski, who go out there and get the footage. I believe Trevor Zaleski also goes out there. But our guys at Zaleski Sports, they put in a lot of great work at that stuff. And, I mean, got to give a great hand over to them. So Weinberg will just have a little bit of a punt kick, and he'll actually try to kick this one through the uprights. Missed it over to the right. It'll be a touchback, and the ball will go to the 20-yard line with the 20 seconds remaining.
First down for the Polar Bears. 10 yards to go from their 20-yard line.
And we'll see what the Polar Bears do here. I would assume probably just going to knee it or a short run to end the half. Being down in this position, no need to try to force something to happen, and maybe another turnover would happen. And it looks like AJ Pfeiffer, he might be in knee formation here. And indeed he is. So we're going to be sent to the half. 28-0. The Galloping Ghosts with an enthusiastic start to this game here in Hortonville. They went on to the road and said, we are going to take care of business. They got one half down to business. One more half to go. 28-0. Coming up here is the Kingdom Roofing halftime show. You're watching WIAA high school football coverage on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
Welcome back, everybody, to our Kingdom Roofing halftime show. Brendan Retzloff here, 28-0, the score of this game. All of Kaukauna's drives in this game, they have gotten it into the red zone. Their first drive of the game looked very strong. Hortonville then coming up with a big-time interception to really get things going. And Colin Chung, he was the one to come up with that diving interception. Very great work from him, but that's really been all that there is for Hortonville. They've been able to get a couple of drives going in this game, but they've just been shut down mainly by either a turnover on downs or the interception that Luke Tetzloff had in the latter half here in the first half. But how about Braun Schaefer in this game? He has been on fire, absolutely connecting with his receivers. He's only had a couple of passes that he maybe shouldn't have thrown, and the interception that he threw, it was off of a tip. So it almost maybe something that may not have been intended, and he could have had his man open down there. But Parker Schuh with a couple touchdowns here. Kevin L. Weinberg with a score as well, and also a rushing touchdown for Braun Schaefer here in this game. So that's all four of the scores that we have had. And that's all that we've really had go on here on this Thursday night. We're going to send things to the next part of our halftime show here, and that is going to be the Spash Panthers Hard Knocks Episode 3, presented by Security Health Plan. From all of us at Zaleski Sports, you can also check out all of our recent episodes on our YouTube page as well. But nonetheless, we'll send it to the Spash Panthers and Hard Knocks.
Ready, begin!
Scoreboard, so it changed back to west of here.
That's so annoying.
So that was
swing things around. I'll do one day with the bag, everybody will do it, and then we can get that out.
Johnny hates town, can't see or hear, kill communication, stepping off the grid just to let me know. Too many got my time.
nice and tight to your body. Fire off your front foot, lead shoulder. Fire through the bag. Through the bag, not up, through. Okay, and then wrap on the backside. So this is shoulder contact, keeping your head up, wrapping on the backside, exploding through the bag, pushing off that front foot. Here we go on my whistle. Set. Good. After you tackle, hold the bag, please. Hey. Here we go. Rapid fire. Sit tight. Set. Hit. I didn't blow my whistle like I did. I'm sorry. Here we go. Set. Oh, good job. Good work. Through the bag. Through the bag. Through the bag. Set. Good. Good. Through the bag. Through the bag. Through the bag. Set. Good. Explode out through the bag. Hit that bag. Go as far back to the scoreboard as you can go. Set. What are you not getting about a forward 45-degree angle? What don't you understand? Shot on the back. Just like that. Power step. There you go. Good job, Maddox. Load your feet for the power step. Now we're going this way.
Yes. Good job. That was close. That was really close to being nice. It had like, if it would have hit the ground a little earlier. Yeah, it hit the ground, I think. 'Cause, yeah, it was like, it stayed like spinning like that for a while. It can't hit the turf and have a big pop on the first bounce. Yeah. No, it can't go like over 6 or something. It's like they're having it. It's for safety. Well, that's a good one. Oh, that's perfect. You know, we gotta make sure we catch the nose, and when we catch it, we gotta explode on the side. All right? Sound good? Makes sense? Get yours. Put it. Yeah, then I have Johnny. Yeah, you do that better. Oh! Good. Last one, please. Go. Beer? Yeah, good job. Hey, Peyton, pull right, hit right. Pull right, hit right. That's that angle. Super. That's what he was for. Let's go. There you go. Score, Kyle! Score, Kyle! Good. PAT! Gotta celebrate! Good work! Good job! Okay, but today was a great practice. Give it up, clap it up. Good work, good job. Okay. Really good week. And again, we had 2 tough weeks where they're short when we're out here. Okay, they're short when we're out here. We play on Thursdays. All of that's just a little different, right? But we can't let things like that get to us, like we talked about, that mental, emotional toughness. We did a really good job today bouncing back, being efficient in everything that we're doing.
7-7 right now. Who's that? Oh, Chiefs and Ravens. Yeah.
In the leadership meeting, we said, Grant, quarterback, said, what do we need to do to win? What did Grant say? Do you remember? He said, run the ball, okay? So that's a quarterback. He's saying, just run the freaking ball, because we know this is where the strength is, okay? You're returning. You play a little bit, you're returning. Horton, you got playing time last year, right? We need you guys to step up, okay? When we need to play, we need you guys to step up. You're a returner, right? We can't have the mistakes that we had last week in this room. That's what hurt us the most. Okay? We can't have those mistakes. To start drives, we can't have penalties. In the middle of drives, we can't have penalties like we had. Right? We have to play like we're as a veteran team that we are. Okay? That's week 1. Hey, it's done over with. We're moving on. We're moving forward. Okay? You can't let something like fatigue break you. I think so. Right? We talked about the windows the other day too. Okay? Right? What makes one window tougher than the other? It just depends on what breaks it. That's what makes one guy tougher than another guy. What are you willing to withstand? Like we talked about last week, right? This is what we've been waiting all year for. This is what we've been waiting all year for, right? Now we get to play at home too. Okay? Now we get to play at home. Let's go have some fun. Let's knock the crap out of people. Wait, okay, hey, start knocking some guys around right away, right? Hey, we set the tone last year for what smash football is again.
Both teams jumping up and down the sidelines, a swing of the leg, and we're underway. High end-over-end kick will be taken at the 11-yard line, cutting left. To the 25-yard line, Brock Macklin, first man in on the hit. That's Aiden Parks. Send a single receiver, bottom of your screen. Spees lands, times him up, looking to throw. Leno now flush. Gonna find her. It's almost intercepted. It was off the leg of the defender. That is Connor Scarston. Shouting it out with Madalena. They'll send Sager in motion. And it'll be Chandler keeping it himself, breaking up the middle. Chandler 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. He is gone. Grant Chandler is going to take one play and take it to the house. 63 yards for the Panther quarterback. He went right off a right guard, broke through to the second level, and then just outran the defense. And just like that, it is 6-0 Panthers. They're being pulled off, so Chandler looking to throw. He's got time, throws it deep to Belson, toward the pylon, underthrow, makes the catch, goes over the defender and in, touchdown! And he'll motion out. Throwing up the middle, it was tipped, and it is caught by Owen Wolf-Sherrick. 2-point is good, and it's 15-0 of tight end Dominic Lyons. And they'll line up trips receivers, bottom of your screen. And now on the sweep, and not falling forward a minute is Dillingham for Clark. 1st and 10 at the 49. Leonard to throw. Looking over through his man. Intercepted by Spees. Spees has got a blocker in front. He'll cut back in, and he is gone. Pick 6 Panthers. Jackson Spees, who had 9 interceptions a year ago, gets his first and goes 60 yards for the score. Flores is a single receiver, bottom of the screen. Leno looking to throw. He's going to throw up to the pylon. Looking for Flores to the corner and intercepted in the end zone. Heading off late is Wolf-Sherrick. 3 receivers, bottom of the screen. Shonda's going to roll now, do a draw play with Madalena. Breaks a tackle, cuts to the left side. 20, 15, 10, 5. He is gone. Madalena will take it in from 34. Touchdown, Spash. Not yet. He's in Roth, standing at their own 40. 4th and 15. Almost blocked. And catch by Ananiadis. He's going to cut back left side. 45-50, 45-40 far side. One man to beat. And he's going to get tripped up inside the 20 by the punter, Leno. Twin receivers, bottom of the screen. 1st and goal to go. Shunted out of the game. Matthews will go to the end zone, and he is going to score. Matthews from 5, and Spash rolls again. 3:30 to go, and it's 42-0.
Because we needed them to start the game, right? Back from the dead last week, we didn't have a lot of energy. Who was jumping on the sideline? Right? Everybody, right? Everybody was now going in, and everybody was on the sideline, right? So we got still bring energy.
He's going to look to throw. Looking for a pick play. Doesn't get it. Rolls right. Flag down. Back of the end zone. Got his man. It's a touchdown, but I don't think it's going to count. Looking for one more stop here. Looking to throw. Pump fakes. Now he's going to be flushed right. 50, he's going to take it himself to the 10. Diving. He's going to be short. Throws it through, incomplete, and that's it. This one is over. Your final score, it was Spash 43 and Superior nothing.
Energy, it's great. It was a great crowd for, we had some school today, but mostly before school starts. Those are always tough home games. So our guys wanted to make sure that we came out, we protected the field, and I think we did a great job with that. Just bringing the energy right away, like you said, and just playing physical football like we want to do.
And so you get that 3 and out, and then it takes one play on offense to get all the points you were going to need, but you got plenty more after. Just kind of talk about that, just those first and the statement that made.
Yeah, I mean, we're really confident. We always.
Second half of play coming up here on Zaleski Sports. Both teams came out of the locker room. All of them actually seem to be very hyped up. So lots of energy coming from both of these sides. And since Hortonville won the toss to begin this game and they deferred, they will get the return and get the ball to begin the second half. 28-0 the score. We thank you guys for watching the Kingdom Roofing halftime show. Your home is your kingdom. Protect it with Kingdom Roofing. Committed to no pressure sales and lasting value. Kingdom Roofing covers everything from roofing to siding and windows. No gimmicks, just quality you can trust. Protect your kingdom. Visit kingdomroofingwi.com.
John, the kick for Kaukauna.
Joel Roush, Brendan Retzloff up here in the booth for this game here tonight. And it has been all galloping ghosts. Bron Schaefer has had quite the welcome and quite the game here in this first half against the conference opponent, Hortonville Polar Bears, and this one just goes out of bounds on the kickoff. That would have stayed in bounds. That would have been a dangerous decision that would have been made by Colin Shong. So Hortonville to start with the ball at the 35-yard line.
From their own 35-yard line.
We'll see how Coach Nick Reichert and his team respond here to begin the second half. Here's first snap. Pfeiffer hands it off over to Behrens, and he tried to truck his way through, but Tetzloff, he was there to get the stop, but he took a shot, and he might be injured as he wants to head out. And Kaukauna needs another player on the field as Tetzloff went out, as he is holding on to his right hand, and Kaukauna is going to have to call a timeout here because they only had 10 men on the field. So as they take a timeout, we're going to take a timeout ourselves. We'll be back in 30 here on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back, everybody. So we'll have to find out if Luke Tetzloff is good. 2nd and about 8 yards here for the Polar Bears. Man in motion's Chung. Chung will take it on the sweep. Cuts it to the outside, and he's got a little bit of wiggle room as a flag is thrown on the play. He gets it towards that first down marker, so maybe a gain of 7. Up to the 44-yard line. We'll see what the penalty is. Lots of laundry in the first half. First one here in the second half. And once again, another penalty here on the Polar Bears. It's going to be a hold to bring them back 10 more yards. So Hortonville now is going to deal with a 2nd down and very, very long.
Holding on the Polar Bears, 10-yard penalty. 2nd down, 20 yards to go from their 27-yard line.
2nd and 20 here. And another flag, and this is going to be a false start. Back them up 5 more. And this is not the start you want to have for the second half. If you are a Polar Bears fan or even one of the members out there on the field for them. They started this drive at the 35-yard line, and now it's 2nd and 25. Try to get a little bit of that yardage, and they will. Bring it all the way back up to the 36. So look at just past where they started from to begin. And that time on the reception, it was Blake Idle. And Idle, he's been the one making the biggest and longest plays. For the Polar Bears. As the tight end is set in the slot. 3rd and 9. Pfeiffer looks for Idle again, slides to grab it, and they're going to say the ball hit the turf right before the catch was made. So it's an incomplete pass and brings down 4th down.
Baxter Benson on the coverage. There's a 4th down, 9 yards to go from the Polar Bears 36-yard line.
Tough beginning drive here for the Polar Bears as their offense exits and the special teams unit is now on.
Daniels back to punt for the Polar Bears.
Daniels to punt away. High snap. Kaukauna's got the pressure. He gets it off. And that looked really painful. No flags on the play, and it rolls all the way up to the 36-yard line. So the fact he was able to get that punt off, nothing but impressive on that. Abram Daniels took a shot on that one. About a 37-yard punt on what could have been a punt that was blocked. So give a bunch of credit to Abram Daniels on that play. So here's Kaukauna's opening drive here the second half. Just under 10 minutes to go here in the third. Schaefer, he's going to pass it, and he's got Shu again on the fade, and he just overshot him. Right down the sideline Shoe had a step
10 yards to go for Kaukauna from
on Plowman. Kaukauna is trying to jump out of the gates early. Being up 28-0. Very aggressive play. Schaefer hands it off to Reardon. Reardon, he's got a bunch of speed and accelerates up to the 47-yard line for a first down. Gain of about 12 or 13 for Aiden Reardon on that one. Both Reardon and Schaefer were not starters in their positions last year. So they're in their first full season of taking those duties, and they have looked very good here tonight. Reardon again, up the middle, cuts his way, and brought down at around the 47, so flip field in Hortonville territory.
Tackled by Juanis. Second down, 4 yards to go for Kaukauna. At the Polar Bear, 47-yard line.
Second and about 4. Schaefer hands it off again. Couldn't tell if it was Reardon or Kress, and now the Kaukauna pile is going to push their halfback up a couple of more yards and pick up the first. Believe it was Kress on the carry. Kyle Kress was the ball carrier on that one. And now they're going hurry up mode. Trips right, one up top. Schaefer, he's going to take it himself on the option and thought about flipping it back to his receiver. Probably wise decision to just dive and fall down there for about 5 yards.
Second down, 5 yards to go for Kaukauna.
And Schaefer this year, he's been a pretty good ball carrier for this team. We saw him have a 31-yard carry earlier in this game towards the end of the half. But last week, he had 11 carries for 77 yards and the touchdown. Hands it off. Left-hand side, Kress. He's going to make his way past the sticks for a first down, and Kaukauna is going to keep the chains moving.
Taken out of bounds by Caden Heidel for the Polar Bears. First down, 10 yards to go for Kaukauna at the Polar Bear 29.
Now Kaukauna slowing down their offense just a little bit here. What a beautiful night it is here, though, in northeast Wisconsin. Temperatures sitting at around 64 degrees. Winds make it feel like it's in the 50s. Schaefer looking deep. And into double or triple coverage. Dangerous pass, but highly contested, and there is going to be a flag on the play. John Vogt was the intended receiver there, and he might have been one of the guys to make one of the plays earlier in this game.
Pass intended for number 17, John Vogt.
And Vogt, he had a lot of speed going up the middle there, but Schaefer ended up going with a very difficult throwing decision, throwing it into that double, possibly triple coverage of defenders, but it pays off because it's a penalty on the Polar Bears yet again. And Kaukauna is now in the red zone of Hortonville. All the way up to the 15. Schaefer steps back, dangerous pass, and this might have been picked. And they say it is. Now they're going to have a discussion about it. And Hortonville's got a pick. Second turnover. This time it was Harley Juarez making the pick. And I'm not too sure what Bron Schaefer was really looking at when he made that pass, but it was clearly a miscommunication between him and Aiden Reardon on that play. He did leave the pass a little short, but Reardon, he was so far ahead and he couldn't reach back to go get it. And how about Juadis? Once again, able to have a great defensive play for the Polar Bears. Off the turnover, here we go. We'll see what they can do with it. Pfeiffer drops back, and he throws one up the middle. A difficult pass, but what a grab made there. Now Kaukauna is saying it should be incomplete. That might have been Hebe that made the catch. It was either Hebe or Shong that made the play. It was Shong that made the catch. And Shong is pleading to the officials that he made the catch, and they say that he did. First down here. And we've seen some drives start like this here for the Polar Bears. It's just been those penalties that have really killed them on their drives. So they just got to play clean. Kaukauna sends a full house, a fumble now. And speaking of drive-killing plays, Kaukauna's got it. And it's a turnover, and just like that, Kaukauna will get the ball right back.
First down, 10 yards to go for Kaukauna at the Polar Bear 27-yard line.
That was Johnny Zalala Isidro that ended up coming up with the pickup on it. So Johnny with a good. Joni coming up with a great pickup there on the defense. Joel helping me in the booth with some of the pronunciations. I didn't think Joni's name was going to come up here tonight. Crest now takes it up the left-hand side. Bounces off of a defender, and he's in for a touchdown. There is a flag on the play. Hang on a second. And now Crest is down on the ground. And now you got concerns on the 20-yard line and concerns in the Polar Bear end zone. And it's a penalty on Kaukauna. But Kyle Crest is down. He took a big hit off of the one defender. And we'll see if he's able to get up in. Yes. Crest is good. So the senior. Is good to go. So we'll back up the football to around the 33-yard line here. So it should be a first and about 15 yards here. So the touchdown does not count. Hopefully Kyle Crest is all right, the second string halfback. Schaefer drops back, looks downfield, and he's got Weinberg. He's got open field ahead of him, and he's got a touchdown. Schaefer connects with Weinberg on the 33-yard score. And Bron Schaefer has his fourth touchdown pass here tonight. He's got 4 touchdown passes and a rushing touchdown. Have yourself a night, Bron Schaefer. 34-0 Galloping Ghosts on top.
John to attempt the extra point.
And Chung on the point after. It is good. Kaukauna has a 5-score lead here in Hortonville. 35-0. The Ghosts sitting with a comfortable lead will send things to a commercial break. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Hi friends, are you a retiree like myself and have some spare time and wanting to meet new people? I drive school bus for Cobuson Buses. I enjoy seeing many smiling faces, and I still have time for the activities I enjoy. Cobuson Buses offers a flexible schedule, and it's a well-paid part-time job. It's the perfect balance of work and play. Come join me make a difference in your community. Visit Cobuson.com for more information and to find a Cobuson terminal near you.
And we welcome back to all of our viewers, all of our about 300 people watching right now. Today's game is presented by Cobuson. Cobuson offers a flexible schedule and a well-paid part-time job, the perfect balance of work and play. Cobuson Buses Ltd. also specializes in providing charter services to all sorts of events such as sporting events, weddings, transportation, and private parties just the same. Join us and make a difference in your community. Visit Cobuson.com for more information. We take pride in every ride. Chung to return at the 10. Up to the 20. Tries to spin his way up. And he'll work his way to about the 23-yard line. Another one of our sponsors for today, Kelderman Plumbing. With over 40 years of experience altogether, we have the skill and expertise to provide customized and dependable solutions for a wide range of plumbing services. Come to us as your one-stop plumbing solution. We can help with any of your needs, like project, design, repiping, new construction, and commercial remodeling. Call Kelderman Plumbing, 920-450-5398. That's 920-450-5398. First down at the 23-yard line for A.J. Pfeiffer. Chong in motion, fakes the sweep, looks downfield. He's got his man, but too deep was Hebe. And it's just the difference of a split second that can make that play go from scoring 6 points to an incomplete pass. Because A.J. Pfeiffer had a really good chance of completing that pass, but the pressure that was applied to him just got to him a tad bit too early. 2nd and 10 here. And they hand this one off on the outside, cutting his way upfield to around the 30-yard line. It is Vollner. Vollner and Behrens have been the big backs of production for Hortonville here tonight. So it's going to lead to a 3rd and a few more yards with a running clock. Up 35-0. Play action. Upfield towards the middle. It's intercepted by the Ghosts. And taking it all the way up to about the 20-yard line is going to be number 34 and Brady Schroeder on the play. There is a flag at the very end of the play, and it might have been helmet-to-helmet contact. So Kaukauna on the turnover, on downs again. We'll see what this flag is here. I think it's going to be illegal contact here on Hortonville. So the ball is going to be even closer to the end zone.
Personal foul on the Polar Bears, illegal helmet contact.
And around the 10-yard line, and the backups are now in the game for the Ghosts. And this time on the carry, it was Muhammad Job on the carry.
Tackled by Reggie Clone. Second down, 5 yards to go for Kaukauna. At the polar bear.
Kaukauna has now got it to the 5-yard line. The backup QB in for the Ghost is number 10 in Chase Broderick. So it's Broderick and Joby there. Broderick looking towards the end zone and nothing doing there. So it's going to be third down at the 5. Let's provide some score updates for the folks here, especially with the NFL season opener between the Chiefs and the Ravens. Chiefs right now on top 13-7, just past the 2-minute warning in the first half of that one. And I know all the Wisconsin people are excited for tomorrow's game between the Packers and the Eagles taking place in Brazil. And got some movement here on the offensive line. Just under 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third. Probably going to have a very quick second half here for you guys. But you guys who are interacting with us in the comment section, let us know what teams in the NFL you're cheering for, and especially, what do you think the Super Bowl matchup is going to be come February? Drops back to passes. Broderick, he got absolutely stuffed on that, and they rule it as an incomplete pass. Almost looked like it could have been a fumble, but the officials end the play. And now it's fourth down at the 3-yard line, and we'll see if Coach Binsfeld wants the backups to go for it here. I won't be surprised if they do. And indeed they do. Muhammad next to him. Sends him to the right-hand side. Sends it up to the end zone, and it's incomplete. And it's going to be a turnover on downs, and Hortonville is going to have the ball at around the 3-yard line, which is where Hortonville started their first drive of this game on the opposite side of the field here tonight. So here we go, from the 2-yard line, they say. Pfeiffer hands it off. Up to the middle is Behrens, and he'll work his way about 3 or 4 yards.
Behrens on the carry.
Today's game is brought to you by Bear Performance Marketing. Need a game plan that delivers marketing victories? Bear Performance Marketing is your full-service partner for strategic success, from brand development to social media marketing and promotional solutions. We streamline your marketing for maximum results. Learn more at BAERPM.com. That's BearPM.com. Also by Fox Valley Tool and Die, and owner of that company, Brian Tetzloff. His son Luke, he's actually out there, and he's been performing very well. Hopefully that Luke is all right. But over at Fox Valley Tool and Die Incorporated, they are a precision machine job shop that supplies critical machine components for a range of customers, from Fortune 100 companies to local paper mills. For the results you need under one roof, contact us today, 920-766-9455. As Hortonville is playing the typical tradition of the University of Wisconsin, some jump around action going on. But I'm not seeing many of the students in the student section jumping around. It hasn't been one of those days to really feel all that happy about if you're a student for Hortonville. But things could possibly turn around here going into next year, especially with their quarterback, AJ Pfeiffer. He is a sophomore this season, so he's young. Plenty of time left to really turn things around. Kaukauna there. What a great stop on the defensive side as this clock will continue to tick. Just past the 9 o'clock hour here in Wisconsin. Third and about 6 or 7 yards to go. Deep in Kaukauna territory are the Polar Bears. Try the jet sweep, the fake, looking deep downfield and too much distance. Looking for Levi Hebe again. Hebe, known as their #1 target here this season. Hortonville just stagnant on the offense at this point. And it's just been one of those tough days. Been a tough year so far. Took on West De Pere early in game 1 of the season. Game 2 of the season ended up falling short to Pulaski by 3 points, and now we're here where they are against the Galloping Ghosts with a 35-point deficit. Daniels to punt it away. He's had a great punt here, and another pretty decent one from Daniels. Again, it's going to go right at the sideline, out at about the 47-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. And the side judge says, no, we'll put it at the 48.
48-yard punt for Daniels.
So a 48-yard kick. Or punt, I should say.
Down, 10 yards to go for Kaukauna at the Polar Bears.
And now Kaukauna with their backups. Good time to get the second stringers in on the game. Lathan Hurst, the ball carrier here on it, and he will keep chugging along for about 4 yards. So first time Hurst is in here tonight. And this is going to provide Coach Matt Binsfeld and the starters of this team, especially Bron Schaefer, Parker Shue, Aiden Reardon, Kavanaugh Weinberg, and all of these guys, even their guys on defense, and Sam Weber, as well as Luke Tetzloff and Reed Whitman, a lot of rest that they are going to need for next week as they'll take on Neenah. Face the handoff, the option, and Broderick's going to take it himself as he gets shuffled down at the 46-yard line for a loss of a couple of yards here. Just about 8 minutes to go here in Hortonville.
Chase Broderick on the carry. Taken down by Jace Frankel. Third down, 8 yards to go for Kaukauna at the
But in the state of Wisconsin, plenty of things to look forward to, especially if you are a football fan. And the NFL. Flag on the play. There might be too many men on the field on one of the sides. We'll see. Kaukauna might have 12 men on the field. Or there's a false start here. So the center ended up moving the ball a little bit. And I think one of the officials might have been talking to him a little bit about it and still talking to him about it, but this is what happens when you got the backups that are in the game. They're just going to be prone to making those mistakes. So here we go. Third and about 14 yards as Broderick completes his pass over to Cooper McMullen.
Broderick pass complete to Cooper McMullen. And Cronus on the tackle.
So Cooper, he's Brody's brother, so good relation between those two, and maybe older brother teaching his younger brother a few things about the receiving position. Kaukauna will set to punt it away. Their first punt here tonight. Snap got a little bit away, and it got tipped, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. That was Freddie Ramirez on the punt. Today's game is brought to you by Advantage Machine. Advantage Machine is not your ordinary machine shop. We've invested in the Machine Center machine tools, metal inventories, and our people. We offer a first-class workspace to ensure the best quality, and with our responsive customer service, fair pricing, and on-time delivery, we matter to our customers, and our customers matter to us. Call us at 920-462-4427. That's 920-462-4427. Pfeiffer takes the snap, hands it off over to Behrens, and he's able to truck his way past midfield in Kaukauna territory for a first down. Solid run.
Taken down by number 22, Maxis 15. It's another Polar Bear first down.
So right now we're seeing the starters up against the backups here. And another run taken up the field for about 6 more yards. So 2nd and 4 now at the 42.
Second down, 4 yards to go for the Polar Bears at the Kaukauna 42-yard line.
Pfeiffer hands off to Behrens. He cuts back to his left, now back to its right, and he's able to get up to the 35.
Second down by number 51, Ernest.
So a first down to move the sticks again. Productive drive so far here from the Polar Bears. Maybe AJ might hit him with a play action pass here. They stick with the run. Up the middle, spinning and weaving his way to around the 27-yard line.
Number 25, Nathan Schmidt. Second down, 2 yards to go at the Kaukauna 27-yard line.
Hortonville is trying to get in Kaukauna's red zone for the first time here tonight. Play action pass. And he's got Chung down the sideline to the 10. Gets all the way up to the 7. So another first down. Hortonville just trying to get something, some kind of drive going to maybe build up momentum for next week for the team.
6 yards to go.
First down at the 6. Valerian down to the left-hand side, and he's going to walk it in for a touchdown. So Hortonville is able to get themselves on the scoreboard and maybe build some momentum going into next week. And now we have a Kaukauna player down on the field. So Ashton Valner able to take it in for a touchdown, which that will finally make the clock stop as Hortonville puts themselves on the scoreboard. We'll see if they go for 2. Probably a good time to go for 2. Looks like they're attempting the point after here.
Pressing to attempt the extra point for the Polar Bears.
This is Paul Grassi on the point after attempt. Pfeiffer to hold. Here it comes. The point after is drilled. 35-7 lead for Kaukauna. The Polar Bears with a very nice looking drive down the field here to close out this game. 2 minutes, 34 seconds to go here in Hortonville. Wind's picking up a little bit more out here in northeast Wisconsin as well. Temperatures now sitting at about 60 degrees. And I also heard the next few days they're going to be a little bit cooler than what we've had here this past week. So bundle up. The fall time is coming. Kaukauna is still sticking with their backups on the field. So they got their second string return unit out there. Joby back to return. As the ball falls off the tee, just as I'm saying, the wind started to pick up a little bit. Or Lathan Hurst, actually, he's the one to return it on the deep side here for the Polar Bears. And here it goes. Hurst will take it from the 2-yard line. Hesitates, works his way up to the 20, and he's going to get shut down right at the 20. A flag is thrown on the play here. As they do keep the clock rolling here. So we'll probably be seeing the last 3 or 4 plays here of this game here. As both student sections getting into it. Hortonville's student section tonight must be jersey night for the kids.
10-yard penalty from the spot.
Lots of great names that are out there on the backs of their jerseys. I see a Bo Jackson jersey out there. And a baseball Bo Jackson jersey, not a football one.
Flags down on the play.
Of course, Bo Jackson, a Heisman Trophy winner, also played Major League Baseball. He was living the double life.
Penalty on Kaukauna, 12 men on the field.
Speaking of Double Life, the song by Pharrell Williams for the new Despicable Me movie called Double Life, that's become one of the songs of the summer. I don't know if you guys are too familiar with it. And handoff right up the middle, shut down is Hurst. And he might have lost a couple of yards here. In the final minute here of the game, this might be the last play here in Hortonville. We'll see. They're kind of just holding back there. That might have been the last play. 15 seconds left. I don't think we're going to see a snap. There is a flag, which does stop the clock at 8.8 for a delay of game. But either way, the refs are going to start this clock, and the ball will not be snapped. And the Galloping Ghosts come up with a 35-7 victory over the Hortonville Polar Bears. Great to see the sportsmanship on both sides once again. Coming up next is our Bear Performance Marketing post-game show. And with them, if you need a game plan that delivers marketing victories, Bear Performance Marketing is your full-service partner for strategic success. From brand development to social media marketing and promotional solutions, we streamline your marketing for maximum results. Learn more at BAERPM.com. That's BearPM.com. We'll be right back for a post-game show here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back to our performance marketing post game, joined by Matt Binsfeld. Congrats on this win, Coach. I mean, first conference game of the season for you guys against the Hortonville team, which their fans, they really showed up here tonight, and they're absolutely hyped up. What was it in you guys that really just got this game going quickly, especially after that interception?
Well, the big thing is it's a conference game, like you said, and if you want to have a 10th game, you got to show up for these ones. And so we talked about all week that Hortonville didn't really care that we were 1-1 and they were 0-2 because these are the ones that count. So our kids bought into the fact that this was a really important game for us. They practiced well, they had great focus, and they came out here to be really aggressive and stay hungry, getting after things.
And I know that in last week's game, the injury bug kind of hurt you guys a little bit. I heard you saying stuff about the injuries when you were there, saying you were glad the guys were back healthy. I know Luke had that one injury. Other than that, though, how are you feeling about how your team is really feeling, and especially going into next week in a really big game against Nina?
Yeah, we're excited. We're going to get a few guys back for next week, and we're going to need them because Nina's, maybe the top of the conference kind of team this year with all the stars they have. So we'll need to be at full strength to try and give them a game, but we're excited. We're playing well. Our defense and offense are really coming around, and our special teams took some steps tonight too. So we're pretty excited about it. We think we're playing Nina at the right time. We'll see if we can do something about it.
And everything seems to be coming together. This guy who's behind us in Bron Schaefer, stepping up as a junior this year, finally in that starting role in his first conference game. I mean, what do you have to say for his performance in this?
It's been fantastic, and he's come a long way just in 3 games, but he's a dynamic athlete. He can make it happen a lot of different ways. There was some incredible touch on passes thrown, especially to the far sideline here, where, I think everybody here was admiring those. And then, he's one of the fastest guys on the field, too. So he can hurt you with his feet too, and he's pretty cool under pressure. Lastly, I'll say this, when he's scrambling, he's still looking downfield and still able to make some big plays. So it's been a good start to the season. I'm excited to see where he's going to end up.
Big time plays and big time moments. I'll let you celebrate with your team, Coach. Congrats. We got to play the game on Bron Schaefer with us here in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. I mean, how does it feel to be put in this spot now and being a junior quarterback, first year as a starter, to really just light it up on the field? Your coach just said in 3 assets of the game, in passing, running, and just doing it all out there on the field.
Yeah, I mean, coach has put me in a place to win. Followed in a great quarterback before me in Finley, and that really just helped me follow in his footsteps. Do what he did. Carry on Kaukauna football quarterback legacy. I don't know, something like that.
And in this game, Coach is bringing up some of the amazing passes that you had in this one, just those little teardrop passes. I was calling them the rainbow connections and quoting Kermit the Frog, but I mean, you had 4 touchdown passes here in this game and a rushing touchdown. What do you have to say for what it is in the way you perform, as well as how your teammates have been performing all throughout here, especially here tonight?
I mean, I give all credit to my teammates. I mean, if they're not open, I can't throw them the ball. You know, some people, I mean, obviously didn't have a great game, but, you know, it's more than just your stats. You know, they made other guys get open, and that's what really matters. I mean, and they know that. They know that.
And you probably don't want me to bring this up, but the first interception of the game, I mean, it was tipped. It was just a tough situation for you guys there, but it was such a strong drive that you had going there. But after that interception, what was it in your mind that really changed something, or was it what Coach said? Like, what was it?
I mean, I made a mistake. I did not tell my lineman to pass protect, so that was part of it. And I mean, I just realized there was a small mistake, and you got to flush it and move on to the next drive.
Hey, owning up to your mistakes, accountability, that's a huge part about being a captain and somebody important to the team. So congrats on this win. What are you looking forward to next week? And, you know, that's a big one.
Yeah, I mean, obviously another big conference game. All of them are important. That one, you know, just as important as this one, a win's a win. Didn't matter how we beat this team. All that matters is you get those 4 wins and get into the playoffs.
A win is a win. Congratulations, Bron. We'll put you in the highlight house. So all you're going to do is you're going to take this mic. You're going to say, I'm Bron Schaefer, and I'm in the house.
All right.
To our camera guys.
Sounds good. I'm Bron Schaefer, and I'm in the house.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Congratulations, dude. Yeah. Alrighty, folks. That's going to do it for us here at Hortonville. The Galloping Ghosts take a 35-7 victory over the Polar Bears of Hortonville. Right here, Bron Schaefer, player of the game. Just a tremendous day for him. 5 touchdowns in total. So if you're talking about in the NFL how there's fantasy football, if you had fantasy football for high school, he would have been the guy that you would want to have. What a day for Bron Schaefer and the Galloping Ghosts. And as Coach Matt Binsfeld was referring to, he's glad his guys are back and healthy, and they are feeling ready and better than ever going into next week up against Nina. We'll be there for that one on Friday at 7 o'clock next week. And from all of us here at Zaleski Sports, we thank you guys for tuning in. Brendan Russell down here on the field with Joe Roush up there in the booth for us. We thank you guys for tuning in and all the great work that has been done with us here tonight. Signing off here in Hortonville at Hortonville High School here on Zaleski Sports. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you guys next week.